Okay. Um, this is about subversioning system. How we actually really do manage source code when there are more people in the project. So suppose you have even 2 3 people managing the source code to be in sync, and getting the history of your code. And sometimes you write code, and then you realize um, that today's code is not good, and I want to go back to today's back code, and and then actually use that code and work on top of it. It could be the case. Also, it might be possible that there are team members, all of them in the team are working parallelly, and today everyone did some part of code, and tomorrow they need to get sync again, right? If they are not doing, then I may be working on the old code, which may be obsolete by now. So what happens is that it's very important that all the team members are in synchronization in terms of what they are doing. And I should always get the latest code, as well as I expect my team members to have the code base that I have. When the students are working on projects, generally how they will do is they actually what they will do is they will actually create zip files, get the copy of the zip, and maybe share it in the email, but then assume that there are 10 members in the project, and maybe that team members join and some people leave the company and all that. In that long process, sharing the code base as an attachments or shared folders kind of approach is very primitive, and it will not really serve the purpose. If I really need, say, different set of maybe that 6 months back code or something like that, I cannot go into the folders and search where is what the backup, and that is needs a meticulous uh, practice, and that actually like no one has time for it. So there are various tools, and the particular tool that I'm talking today is called subversioning system. There are other tools, uh, but I'll close this. So the various tools that we have is that let me put this here. There is something called CVS, stands for concurrent versioning system. Then SVN, subversion, subversion numbering or something. Let me expansions such as it is subversion only, subversion system. Let us take that as subversion system. Then you have something called Perforce is a product. Then we do have something called Clear Case. I'll just put comma then. Clear Case from IBM. Then we have something recent one called Git. There are so many other tools which I may not be aware of. I just listed out some of the versioning systems that I worked with till now, and from Microsoft we have VSS, old legacy software version. What is it? Visual Source Safe. VSS stands for Visual. Okay, then we have TFS from Microsoft Team Foundation. System or server. right? So the goal of all these tools is how you manage your source code. The fundamental of any versioning system, or also the other buzzword for this is called SCM, source configuration system, or source configuration system. SCM. They are all examples of SCM. So what they actually do is how you manage your source code, how you retrieve the code. I mean, where you store. We try to store the code in a common location. We call that as a server. Okay, and in the server, you actually, from my computer, whenever I need code, I try to get the code from server, and I call that operation as something called checkout. Okay, checkout. Get the code from server. Okay, and now when I do some changes, okay, when I do some changes, then I want to, I feel that my code is complete, my code is done, and I want to actually push these changes to server. The word that we use here is commit. Okay, okay, and I'm talking about server. Where will the server have all these files? It is called, we call this as a repository. Think this as a folder for your project. Okay, so then you have users, then users authentication, everything is implemented, and then uh, there are a few more other operations. Then I'll actually talk about them, as we require. But let's get started with this particular three or four key terms. Okay, what we will do is, now this is let's just get our hands dirty. All of you have your Eclipse open.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So now all of you try, open the Eclipse and go to help, install new software, install new software. You can type, and I'll put a common message here in this tool. I'm giving you a URL. You can copy the link, and what you do is, in my case I already added, but otherwise you will be clicking add. Okay, what you do is, here the location, I gave you the location in the chart in GoToMeeting chart window. In my case it is a duplicate one, but you will not get this error. Give any name for it, just SVN. Okay, people do this, or please, when you add, okay, in my case already I have it, so that is the reason it says duplicate, but it will not say for you. Enter this and click OK. You should be able to click OK, and then you will see this window. Please do that for me. If you don't understand the step or the URL or like anything, just let me know. It will take few minutes. It will take few minutes to complete the process, but that's worth trying. And meanwhile, let me get the training folders SVN location. Oops, the git లో పెట్టాను. You have any problem there? Help install new, and you what you need to do is click add and give the URL and give a name and click OK. That in turn, once you click that, it opens up this window. It opens up SVN window. Where is it? And what you will do is select this, click next, next, next. Sometime you get an alert or anything else where you want, we look at the um, presenter and I'll look at that. There will be a terms of license agreement page where you need to click I accept and then you click finish. You're done? Any one of you is done with the installation of Eclipse? No, or is in progress?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Okay. Profula, are you able to get me? Charles, you joined in the middle, so do you need any explanation again? Okay. Anyone is done with this? I'm doing something actually. I'm trying to create a project where we can store our projects. Java. Done.
Not it.
Not yet? Okay. What stage you have?
I think I'm done 50 to 60%.
Oh, okay, fine. 50 to 60%. It will take another couple of minutes. You will be done. So, Jimmy, are you able to do it?
Hello,
Yes, sir.
Harinath.
Yes. Uh,
I was able to download it and it restarted my Eclipse.
okay, you're done with that. When finally it will restart the Eclipse, that means that's correct. So you will have it coming there. Excellent. So you're done with the.
So
Yes, please go ahead. And just let it restart discussion. I'll give you one
Harinath?
more. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Can you please explain again? Can you please
Yeah.
explain again?
Yes, I'll do that. Uh, so what we actually I'm talking about is that installing a new software in Eclipse. What we do is in the help in the Eclipse menu, help, install new software, and here you need to add for the first time. You need to give the URL and add it here. Sorry, not this one. The alien path that I gave. This different path. The one that actually I wanted was this path. Okay. So you will make this and click of add. And click of add. You will give this URL. Let me do this for you. Okay. And in my computer it says duplicate because I already added this. But you need to do this. Click OK. I'm clicking OK. Actually, you will see this particular. It will take a moment, and then you will see subclips related. This area gets populated with this data. Okay. You select this one. Then it will calculate particular plugin to run this particular plugin or not, or and then also other things and then it will. You need to click next, then do an accept terms, and click finish. When you click finish, it takes some time. It will download all the jars required for this particular plugin. Okay, and you will see in the bottom that when the downloading artifacts some percentage and something like that. Okay, but in case it is already there, so it will not really do this for me. you will get this window. I can pretty much click run in the background. And when the 100% is done, you get a pop-up saying that do you want to restart your computer or apply changes. I suggest you click restart Eclipse, not computer, sorry, restart your Eclipse. Okay, you click the button and Eclipse will be closed and it will be restarted. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yes. So how many of us are done with it? Charles is done. Jimmy?
Done.
You're done with it?
Hello?
Okay. So, right. Prafula, you're done as well, right? Manasmita, Nilima.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. You're done. Fine. What I now I'm taking you to next step. I will give you. I just created one SVN repository, so I suggest that I'll give that in the I'm giving you one URL in the chat window, and I just open this link in the browser. I gave the project URL. Just I made all of you as a committers there. I mean, committer meaning the one you can write code and commit into that this particular repository. Repository means is something like a folder on the server where that is specific to one project. Okay. So what I will also do is that whatever Java program that I have that we have been doing, I'll try to yeah. What we will do is clean up. So are you able to open that particular thing? I'll say detach. There should be some option called detach. Let me do that in the Eclipse. Okay. Fine. I gave you one URL. So now what you do is go to Window, Show View, SVN repository, Window, Show View, SVN repositories. Can you see that? If you don't see the other in the bottom and the SVN, you need to search for it. SVN and SVN repositories. So when you click that, you get where is my repositories? It shows up a Git repository. Okay.
Hello, Harinath?
Yes. Yeah, please.
You say we should go to Window, Show View. And,
Yes,
I
Windows
didn't
Show
see
View.
SVN over there.
The SVN repositories.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I click on that?
If you do not see, click on the other. Then in this folder, can you
Okay, I
see
the
SVN?
SVN.
Yeah, then it has a
Yeah, I
child
see it.
element SVN repositories. Click that.
Properties, annotate,
SVN
merge, SVN view
repositories.
conflicts,
SVN repositories.
repository. Yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah, click that.
Okay, I click. I click on it. Mhm.
Okay, and yeah. So all of us are in the same place, right? Here, what you need to do is right click, new. In the SVN repositories. Okay, please say this. In the SVN repositories, right click and then new repository location. Okay, and give the URL here. I pasted the URL right in the chart window, and I think you opened the same thing in the Google as well on the browser. So click the URL and say click finish.
Can you please go through the process one time more?
Yeah. Now you have access to SVN repositories window in Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm suggesting is that you click new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One sec. Yeah. So add new repository location. Okay.
Okay.
And here you give the path.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And click finish.
Okay.
I think somehow in my case it's where is it? I did add. Oops. It looks like I need help. And I do this, create connection to the new repository. Let me close this window. Let me open this again. Are you able to get it?
The link that you give us, I click on it and it sends me to I see branches, tags, tracks, wiki, or should I click on the Google code?
One moment. Let me share this code and there and then.
Branches, tags, tracks, wiki.
No, one sec, one sec. This must be going to a different team repositories. SVN. There's an existing repository. There seems to be a bug right here. Let me restart my Eclipse. Or maybe let me create another workspace. So all of you are able to open the repository in the repositories, SVN repositories.
I opened the link, but I do not see anything in that
Or just a
window.
link. Put the code
Just the
there.
link.
I'll put the code there. Right. R this is the There was a bug. I'm not showing you the names, but not showing. Okay, so right when you explode this particular thing, what it shows is nothing is there. Okay, so let me commit this code into this existing repository. First, I'll commit, and then you'll be able to see the code. Use my Eclipse. What I'm doing. Okay, this is what initially I'm just creating. I'm pushing the code to this repository. The basic first step. Okay. You don't need to do this particular thing. And here, what you need to do is give your email ID as account. Okay, and for password, I will have my own password. It says, you look at this particular page. Okay, let me go to not this project, but other project. Yeah. Here, this Google code gives you a generated password. Okay, I will change this password because I am recording the screen as well, so even others can try the same password for my account. So I will change it later, but for now I'll use it. Okay, you can click save password because in your Eclipse only you will be the only person using it. You understood the logic how you get the password? Getting the password, I gave you the link. Or I'll give this link as well, but you can go there from your project path. So generally, like, this is how it looks like. The Google code, I introduced Google code such as, look at my browser. See, this is the home page for my project. Google code is a online code management. Okay, if you are building open source or small projects, you can pretty much use Google code that can give you all that project requirement related software such as. Okay, so here I am worried about only the source code. So click source. You see that the SVN checkout related path. This is the link that I gave. Okay, and now username is your email ID. And for password, you can click this link. Okay, when prompted, enter your generated Google code password. Okay, and the password is here. Okay, take that password, and for you it may not be required immediately. You will need that. Can you, all of you, can you please do this? Check out the code. What you need to do is, okay, there is a different perspective. You have in
that. See the shared project.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
What you need to do is you can share. That is about creating a new repository altogether. Okay. Now, look at my Eclipse. Okay. What this was? I'll just push it down. I want to go to actually my Java view. There are different perspectives. Yes, I'll click Java. Right. So, in the repositories, okay, SVN repositories, right click on training, do a checkout. All of you please do this for me because you can see SVN repositories and I added the code there. So you can maybe you can do a refresh so that you will see the code. Right click on the repository and click a refresh and it actually gets you latest code. Now earlier you did not see anything, but now you see a folder called training that will have child elements. Now what you can do is, one moment, I'll just commit all the changes that I have. First time you need to add all the files there. I'm adding the files, not only folder, but you'll see code. Okay. And so many changes. Okay. Add all of them. What is happening now? It's only worried out. Okay. Add control. When you are writing a new file, generally it is file based. Okay. First, what you need to do is team. Right click and team version control, and then you see that it shows a different. There is a question mark icon. Question mark means that this file is not in the version. You are not adding it to the repository. So click add to repository. Now it shows a plus symbol. At this you need to do at the file level. Somehow I missed. I should go for the same, but it did not go. So I'm doing it manually. So I'm repeating multiple steps. So maybe that is a bit of explanation for you. Add button tool. Okay. Name and version control. Excellent. I think I added all the code that I have to this particular repository. Earlier I had in a different repository, but now see here what I did is right click on the project, commit. When I'm clicking commit, I see all the changes that I did in local machine. For now I added all the files to this repository. So I can write some comment. Initial commit. Commit is an operation to push my changes to the server. So you could actually see that in the console window. So in the console window, you can see that it is adding the code to whatever local code I had them to the server. Okay. So transferring the files. One minute. SVN commit is 99 done. Okay, excellent. So now if I refresh in the repositories, when I refresh, what did I do? I wanted to do refresh. Refresh is possible. Yes, it is there. It indeed has. Oh, I have some child pages where I did not commit the code. That's okay for now. Okay. Now, what I suggest you to do is that you right click on the training folder, check out. All of you do this please for me. Okay. What you will do is you should see a folder called training. If not, you do a refresh on the repository. Okay. And when you do refresh, it will give you training folder, and you click on it, then it will even explode and give you more folders. But you right click on the training folder and do a checkout. Are you able to follow me?
Yes.
Okay. So you will get this window, and you do this. Click finish. It will ask for the path, okay, where you have to put, and it will actually by default put the code into default workspace directory. Then you click finish. It will get all the code. For me, I will not do that particular thing because I already have the code. So I request all of you to do it for me. Doing it? As you do it, what I will do is I'll add other files that I have in my computer, whatever I've been doing. I'll add them. We did a lot of code in the last 3-4 weeks. Please bear with me. I mean, you might find it little difficult in the beginning, but what my suggestion is that please let us go through this process, and end result will be really smooth. Just a few steps that you are learning new, but you will be very confident in your job. Even if you have to do some other, not SVN but something else, still you will be in a very comfortable position. How many of you are done?
I'm done, but I have a doubt here.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I don't see any path to store, but I just have one option: check out as a project in the workspace.
Yeah, check out as a project as a workspace. You need to do that. When you click that, it will show the path.
So I'll get all this code in the workspace, right?
Yeah, you will have a project
Okay.
on the left side. Check out as a project. When you do that, you will see the project in the left side window.
Okay.
So your project name is there, and click next. It takes you to another.
Yeah, I got it.
Click finish. This time even I will do it. It's asking me to delete existing project. That's fine for me. Earlier I did not commit all the files, so I was not ready, but this time I think I'm ready. So it will check out. Rest of you also are trying it, right? Jimmy, are you done?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. So you see the project in the navigator?
Yeah, before that I get an error because of the parent class. Now it's showing no error.
Okay.
I think, yeah, some of the code has some error.
Okay. Code, you say code has errors.
Yeah.
Even
We
for
have to do it
my
again
project is
so that the parent
no.
class.
What you do is no. What you do is maybe I forgot to check in some files. Now let us see that everyone is in the same place or not. How about others? You are able to check this out. Check out this code, right? Charles,
Yes, I'm done.
you're done. Okay.
I see your screen. I see the SVN repositories.
And on the left side, navigator. Not my screen, but how about your Eclipse? Did you check this out?
Yeah, I see the where you click, I see that area on my screen now.
Okay, and on the left side here, this one, the training folder. Did you see this? The project on the left side navigator.
No, should I click on restore or should I click on Project Explorer? Okay, hold on. I click on the Project Explorer, but yeah, I don't see.
In the no, did you check out that as a project? Here, checkout is there, right?
Check out. No, I click on something else.
Oh, you did not check out the code? You added that into the repository, right? SVN repositories, you see that whatever I have. Then what you need to do is you right click.
I right click and I check out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't done that yet.
No. Oh, okay. Please do that. That is required.
Okay. Yeah,
Just follow the default options. Click next, and click finish. Default options. Do that. So Please do that.
Okay. I just, okay, let me go to Windows. Open.
No, repositories, you don't have it. You closed it. Okay. Show view.
No, I have it now. So I
Okay.
right-click it.
Right click on the
I
training
see,
folder.
Checkout.
Yeah. Right click
Okay,
checkout.
getting remote project info. Okay, training. Should I
Yes.
click on ignore externals or?
No, just click
Should I
on
click on?
just click on the finish. You will be done. Just click on the finish in the bottom.
Okay.
Takes a minute.
Operation in progress.
Yes.
Yeah,
It will take some
downloading
time.
it, yeah.
Downloading. Yeah, it will download all the code. Yeah, and then in the left side, I mean, I prefer Navigator. If you have Package Explorer, maybe you open Navigator using, Windows Show View Navigator, so that all of us are in the same.
Okay, Windows Show View.
Yeah, Show View
Windows
and Navigator.
Show View.
Show View Navigator.
Show View. Yeah, I got it. I see trainings and my other projects.
Okay, you see training. So we are there. So for the rest of you, what you need to do is, if as you know, initially I did not commit all the code. So what you do is right click team. Okay, update to head. You see here my option in my Eclipse. I see right click team and then you have something called update to head. Please click that. Charles, you have all the latest code, but I mean, just look at the option. When you click on it, there is not a problem. Team, right click on the project. Right click on the project. Okay. Team, then update to head.
Update to head. Okay.
Yes. So,
Yeah,
do you have problems still?
click on that.
For others, do you have problems
No.
still? Errors cannot find a class called java.lang.enum. Okay. There is some problem, and which problem is this? Did I talk about enums? Okay, that's a different thing. So errors are with me and others. No errors in your code, right?
Yeah, yes, all that.
Okay, now follow me. This is how you get the code. This is how you get for a particular class. Maybe I'll take maybe just some main class. Done main. Okay. I'll try to do a small change. Okay. Now you follow me, and I did some change. And see here, here the icon I changed. That means that there is some dark spot there. That actually means that there is a change in the files. So what I can do is I can right click team commit. I can push my change to server. So let me change. So what happens is you click that particular change to server, and when it is done, okay, the change is now done. So now the benefit with the teams with SVN is that I can click team here, show history. Now you follow me. You can repeat this later. Team history, and here it actually shows. There are 2 commits on this particular file. There are 2 different versions, and as you start committing the code, you will see multiple versions. This is called revision or version. So I select both of them and I say compare. I can see the differences between 2 different versions of the same file. And this is given to me by the server, SVN server. And here I'm using Google Code Project Repository. See here, the nice feature that you have is that I see the difference here. See that? All of you can follow me or not? Right? So here I see that this line is added in the recent version, revision number 7, and old revision was 5, and that is not there, right? So this is how you work with Eclipse. maybe that what you can do is you can repeat this process and also look at the code. Whatever code I did so far is pretty much there in this particular project. So this is all about SVN, and when I do some change, say when some change, I can also without before committing the changes, I'll say suppose I delete a line, and then this file is now changed. What I can do is, now this also you follow me, collections demo, team, and compare with, here not team, just compare with latest version from repository. What is there in the server and my local change. I did not commit my change to the server. Now when I do this particular thing, what happens is, suppose if someone else has committed some changes on the server, and if I have old version, I can pretty much check how I am doing. Right click on the file, compare with latest version from the repository. Okay. Now here I see that remote repository file, I have this line, and locally I don't have this. Okay. So this may be little heavy for you for now, but what I request you guys is that, please go back. I'll stop it now. Please go back and redo the same stuff repeatedly once or twice, and you will have more comfort. Please do that, and also please look at all the code that I wrote. The assignment for today is that please look at all the code that I wrote, and you can pretty much come back. With a lot of questions, and this code is written on the fly, so it is not a proper code. First place, I should acknowledge that, and you have every right to change in that code and commit the change. Say suppose you can do how you commit, team commit, and here you give the whatever commit statement. Okay, so I'm just saying test, but always you should give a meaningful thing. Okay, commit text, always you should give meaningful message there, so that when you go back, when someone is looking at the history, why someone did some change, it gives you the meaning. See here, you see on the comment text, if I say the correct reason, dummy change or test, if I give a correct reason, I'm doing this, maybe that now this is a demo, collections demo class, I'm fixing some bug or something like that. It is more meaningful for us. Okay, so that's our word for today. So we will catch up again tomorrow. Please go back, my sincere request, please go back, redo the entire stuff again. Delete this particular project, delete the repository, meaning that here you can pretty much right click, discard this location, okay, and delete the project. Right click on the project and say delete, and then you start from the scratch again. Okay, for now, for today I'm done. You try, and if you have any